at some point, we have to stop talking about it and do something because, we've been talking about it for a while. We need to get serious about creating a plan and then going down that road.
That's Palm Coast City Councilman Ty Miller. In a joint meeting this week, the Flagler County Commission and the Palm Coast City Council discussed the possibility of merging animal control services between the county and the city.
If there is such an agreement, that would discontinue the $300,000 contract for services with the Flagler Humane Society. Palm Coast Mayor Mike Norris seems to lean in another direction.
Really, Chairman, I thought this whole meeting was about, we're trying to come up with a plan of action as far as standing up a new facility, because I think the Humane Society is overburdened. What I would be looking for is a plan of action or a few plans of action or COAs, because it takes a lot. You need land, buildings, staff, vehicles, equipment, salaries, and some of the staffing can be handled through volunteers. But that's what I would think we would be looking for, is trying to stand up another facility.
Flagler County Commissioner Randy Dance is taking a conservative approach.
I guess let me be the counter to what really is being said here. I don't have, the efficiencies is in a sole source provider. And as I understand, there's room at the Humane Society for additional facilities. We have to be really careful, and I think a new facility, don't want to just throw it out and not think of the other options as well.
Flagler County Commissioner Kim Carney is open-minded about changes for animal control services.
I agree. We probably need some type of a strategy, working group, whatever we want to call it, to look at another facility. But I think the number one goal was to get the county satisfied with the services, the animal control services, and look at putting it under Palm Coast or doing it ourselves.
No decision was reached except to meet again as a full board. For Flagler's Local Morning News, I'm Karen Johnson.
Good morning, Flagler County. I'm Rich Carroll. You're listening to Flagler's Morning News on Friday, August 8th. A North Carolina man wanted in Flagler County for sexually battering a child has been arrested, but is now out on bond. On August 1st, the Macon County Sheriff's Office arrested 72-year-old Kermit Booth of Franklin, North Carolina, on a Flagler County warrant for 2 counts of sexual battery of a victim under 12. The warrant followed a decade-long investigation by the Flagler County Sheriff's Office with new evidence found earlier this year. A Flagler County judge set Booth's bond at $500,000, but Sheriff Rick Staley says a North Carolina judge quickly lowered it.
Fortunately, a North Carolina judge almost immediately lowered the bond to $35,000, and this pervert posted bond and is now walking Macon County, which is Franklin, North Carolina, waiting for a extradition hearing.
The case stems from incidents between 2006 and 2009 when the victim was 6 to 9 years old. Staley says the decision to lower bond is a miscarriage of justice.
And now this North Carolina judge has victimized our victim again by allowing him to be released on such a low bond. Frankly, it's a travesty of justice.
Booth's extradition hearing is set for September 8th. This local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota in St. Augustine, conveniently located right off I-95 at exit 311.
We're actively still working with DOGE. Periodically, they will send requests for additional information, and we just finished that on July the 22nd.
The Florida Department of Government Efficiency is auditing cities and counties across the state.
It's still an ongoing initiative. It's not closed out.
Appearing on last week's Friday Free for All, Acting City Manager Lauren Johnston talked about the importance of managing the city's finances.
City Council is taking the step at the risk and efficiency assessment to monitor our future risk. How can we mitigate those? And we're hopeful that that initiative is also going to be completed by the end of the fiscal year, so September. So between DOGE and the efficiency risk assessment, it'll be great when we can put some of these things that our residents are concerned about.
Johnston said it's all part of the city's ongoing effort to share critical information with citizens.
You know, whether it's our financial transparency dashboard, now we have the where do your taxes go, like Flagler County. We have the strategic action plan dashboard that you can see. So we are trying to put as much information as we can publicly available on our website. So, you know, here it is. And if we do get a public records request, we satisfy all of those as well.
From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Daryl Moody.
The weekend is here and there's plenty of family fun to be had in Flagler County. This is Stacy with Fun for Augie Kids.
Join Sheriff Rick Staley in the Flagler County Sheriff's Office for the annual Safety Expo. This is a free, family-friendly event with safety tips, team meet and greets, and plenty of fun for all ages. Kick off the school year at the Florida Agricultural Museum's Back to School Bash. Enjoy a country market full of local vendors, sweet treats, fresh produce, music, and family fun, all with good vibes and community spirit. Celebrate Florida folk music at Gamble Jam, held at Gamble Rogers Memorial State Recreation Area. Bring your acoustic instruments or just come and listen and enjoy the spirit of storytelling and song in honor of James Gamble Rogers IV. For more on these events and others, please visit us on our website at fun4augiekids.com. Have a great weekend.
And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm Rich Carroll.
And now, Mike Licio with your WNZF local sports update.
Week 2 of football practice is coming to an end. Pirate coach Matt Forrest on the first week.
I think it's been really good. It's been such a seamless transition. I'm really proud of our guys and their off-season workouts. You know, our Blue Dawn early morning workouts leading up to spring practice. And then I thought we had a really good spring. I thought we've had a fantastic summer. All of that is kind of parlayed into a really good first week of practice.
Next week, Episcopal School of Jacksonville comes to town to play Matanzas in the preseason kickoff classic at the Ship.
We treat that just as a final dress rehearsal and look to get out there with no injuries, but get the stuff we need to see on film and get guys comfortable and ready to play in a regular season game a week from that day.
The opponent the following week, the FPC Bulldogs in the 17th Potato Bowl. Forrest says the Potato Bowl is important, but ultimately district games matter more.
It's one of those games you're going to play every year, and them and Pedro are our two biggest rivals, and we obviously want to perform well and win those games, but Mainland is obviously a very big deal on our schedule because they're the defending district champions.
That game takes place August 22nd at 7 p.m. live on WNZF and the Flagler Radio app. Hear the full interview with Coach Forrest on the Rich and Mike Sports Show tomorrow right here at 11:30 a.m. and on the Flagler Radio YouTube channel. The Pirates will host a blue and white scrimmage at the school tonight at 5 on the practice field. Admission is free with one of the following: a case of water, a pack of Gatorade, or laundry detergent. Spectators are encouraged to bring a chair and snacks. Tomorrow, FPC Football will host a media day at Sal Campanella Stadium at 8:30 a.m. Donations of water and Gatorade are appreciated. This is your home for local sports, with updates Mondays and Fridays. From the WNZF Sports Desk, I'm Mike Licio.